Hey, how's it going, plant friends? Today I'm taking you on a tour with me of my local Lowe's. I've been trying to actually do this video at Lowe's for a while, but every time I went there, they either didn't have any plants, or there was even one time when I went and I'm not even kidding, almost all of their plants were dying or dead. And I was just so shocked, and I actually haven't been to Lowe's since then. I think I went a couple of times before that just to check, and they didn't have anything. Finally had some plants in, and I was finally able to make this video. So I'm starting off in the outdoor section. A cacti with the fake flowers. I never really liked them, although the flowers are easy to remove. Some succulents. I like this one. The mimicry plant. Some old man cactus. And up here we have some donkey tails, some string of bananas, some elephant bush, and a variegated version. And there are the prices. And down below are just some aloe. Over on the other side, there's some bigger, these are aeoniums. And these are, I don't see a price on them. And then some echeveria that are in bloom. And I see some birds of paradise over there. And more echeverias. Some big pots of the donkey tails. Some variegated aloe. These are very pretty. Just see how bright that yellow is. So the aloes are $16.98. There's more aeoniums. They are $16.98 as well. And you have some fire sticks here, which I have a big bush of outside my house. And these are euphorbias. So you have to take care not to get any sap on you because they are a skin irritant. I found some kaya lilies and some hyacinths. There's actually quite a bunch of hyacinths all the way over there. And the Kaya lilies are $9.48. And it doesn't look like the hyacinths have prices. Or if they're the same price as that one, then I guess it's $12.98. So I'm still in the outdoor section, and I found some red bananas. And some, I believe these are Fatsia japonicas. Let me see, there's a tag. Yeah, Fatsia japonica or Japanese Aurelia. And then over here, there are quite a few philodendron xanadu's. And these are $24.98. I would like one of these if they had like maybe a 4-inch or a 6-inch pot, but I only see them in huge pots. And then on the other side, there's an army of Sansevieria zeylanicas. So I keep seeing these here at Lowe's. It's like a 4-pack of random plants. So there is, this one comes with an aloe and the Sansevieria laurentii. And on the other side you have, a variegated schefflera and what is this? I'm not sure what this one is. Can't tell from the leaf. But the 4-pack is $12.98. It seems like they all come with the same kind of plants, actually. Yeah. These succulent arrangements are $32.98, and that looks like, I think that's a 10-inch pot. And there's quite a few different choices. Okay, so now we're in the indoor plant section, and I have to do a voiceover on this one just because they had really loud copyrighted music playing in the background. Alright, so as I walk over, there is this 8-inch pot of golden pothos, and it was actually pretty long, and this was $16.98. And then next to those were the 6-inch pots, and those ones were $12.98. And there were quite a few of them, and they all looked pretty healthy and full. And then over on this side, you have the toughest nails plants, and these are the Sansevieria zeylanicas, and those were $14.98. And then there, next to those were some bird's nest Sansevierias, and these were the ones with the glued-in rocks on top, and I didn't like those. Those were actually $9.98, but I didn't show the price. And then down here were some dracaenas for $12.98. And then you have this was a Ming Aurelia. They didn't look that healthy, but those were going for $14.98 as well. And you have some dracaenas down there, and it looks like a parlor palm, some money trees that were also glued in. And I honestly just don't know why they do that. And those were $9.98 as well. And then next to those were some pretty big peace lilies. Those ones were $14.98, so not really too bad. And then on the other side, there was a syngonium, and then this hanging ivy. And up top, there were some Tradescantias, which I actually haven't seen Tradescantias in any of my big box stores before, so that was nice. There's some spider plants, more syngoniums for $14.98. And then below that were some dracaenas. There's some marginata and a lemon lime. And these are the live trends plants that come with ceramic pots. And then over here are some burgundy rubber trees or Ficus elastica. And they came in 8-inch pots, and those were $16.98. They did look pretty healthy. And up top were just some succulents, kalanchoe. There was this single lone Aglaonema red Siam, and I don't know what this plant was. And then a couple more money trees. There was a marble queen pothos up top in a 6-inch hanging basket. And then across the way from that, I found these really huge money trees. I mean, look at the size of this trunk right here. And the money trees were $29.98. And then next to that was this giant peace lily. And then that one, I couldn't remember what the price was for that one. And then next to those were just some big 10-inch pots of Silver Bay, which were $39.98. Silver Bay Aglaonema, excuse me. And then there were a bunch of orchids next to the Silver Bays. I really do like orchids. I think they're very pretty. And I've tried them a couple of times, but I've always just killed them. So I've never bought any after that. I've just tried to stay away from them and admire them from a distance. And then there's a bunch of kalanchoes next to those. All different kinds of colors of flowers. And I really like that pink shade. And then some big Sansevierias. These are the Laurentii. And then there was a single black coral behind that. Then some big palms. I believe those were the Majesty palms. And then this is a Dracaena elegans. A big Ficus benjamina. And I think those are 10 or 12-inch pots. And then on the other side were some fiddle leaf figs. And I was going to try showing you guys the price on this one. Oh yeah, so I did. So it's $16.98 for this fiddle leaf fig. And this Aurelia was the one that I was going to try to show you the price on, but then I couldn't get the pot out. It was just stuck in there. So, and then you have some bromeliads, which I've never really been into bromeliads. Some of them have really pretty flowers, but I just can't get into them. And some anthuriums. They didn't have, I've been on the lookout for the chocolate anthurium with a brown flower. Well, I guess they're not really flowers, they're leaves too. But I haven't come across them. And these ones are $17.98. More orchids. And then a bigger fiddle leaf fig. And an even bigger one. This one was even taller than me, which I'm not that tall, so. Some more golden pothos, a Song of India Dracaena, or a bunch of Song of India's Dracaenas, some 4-inch pots of golden pothos, a gold dust croton next to that, and these ones were $4.98 each. Some smaller bromeliads and kalanchoes and maidenhair ferns. The maidenhair ferns were $5.98. And some crotons down here, which were $4.98. And then next to those, you have some zebra plants or Aphelandra sclerosus, which were also $5.98. And they actually looked very healthy. They didn't have like any browning leaves or anything like that. And then up top were some polka dot plants, a mixture of the pink polka dots and whites and reds. I've tried these before, but I just killed them, so I don't buy them anymore. And those were $4.98. Some ivies and a parlor palm. More ferns up top in hanging baskets for $16.98. And then on the other side, you have some hanging baskets of spider plants. And below that were some baby Monstera deliciosas, which were $12.98. That's a really good price. Some bigger crotons. And down below are some more dracaenas. At first I thought they were Sansevieria sayuris, but I wasn't too sure because the leaves were kind of soft. And then on the bottom shelf, they had some red marantas, which I was very tempted to get one. It was only $12.98. I've wanted to have a red maranta, but I just didn't want to kill it. I'm not very good with like calatheas and marantas and all that. And this is a rattlesnake calathea, also that was $14.98. Some bigger pothos, more ivies, and some polka dot plants, and even more dracaenas. And some parlor palms. And there was this single spider plant Bonnie for $16.98, and it was in an 8-inch pot. And some peace lilies next to that. And those ones were $9.98. And this Ficus benjamina again. And then I had to go back to the front part of the houseplant section to show you guys this. So I noticed that this tag says just add ice and 2 cubes once a week. And I hate the plants that have this sign because it's very misleading and it totally sets up new plant parents for failure because you can't just add 2 ice cubes a week to plants and expect them to live. I mean, they'll probably live for a little bit, but then they'll eventually die. Ice cubes are just not the right thing to water your plants with. First of all, it shocks their root system because of how cold it is. And second, it's just not enough water for them. Not that you want your plants soaking wet, but the best thing if you're going to be using soil is to just have them, just water them thoroughly. Ice cubes just isn't going to cut it. So I hate when they put these on plants. Hey, look at that. I found a random stray cat at Lowe's. Let's see where he's going. Hey. Alright, you guys. That was a quick tour of my local Lowe's. I hope you guys had fun going along with me. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye!